Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing more Thaumic Engineering. Oh, it's been a while. Been dealing with life and such. So it's going to take me just a moment to, I just, got in the world. So it's going to take me a moment to remember what I was doing. Alright, so I was building this thing. And it seems the slime is still there. So, yay for crisscross. Crisscross. Gonna make it jump, jump. Alright. So we've got some nuggets here. Let's see. Let's put some of that in there. Yeah. Also, take some of these tiny piles, get those going over here. And take some of those, get them going over here. We got stuff going. It makes me happy. Let's see, how is this going? Yeah. So all of the things that are supposed to be like these, the graded hopper is doing a really good job of pulling them where they need to go. So that makes me happy. We also want it to pull the ironwood down into here. But I'm trying to figure out how to do... I think we need to get more into immersive engineering and take advantage of, like, conveyor belts or something. We shall see. Yeah, this seems to be working. We'll get some more of these nuggets so we can turn these into regular iron. There we go. We're at 34 iron. So we're doing good there. Slowly building up some iron, and you might be able to hear the dogs roaming around upstairs. Oh, they like to make noises. Alright, let me go ahead and grab this stuff. And this stuff. I'm gonna put the wood up here so I can continue using that as, let's see, what was it? Control Shift click? No, Control Space click. No. How about Shift Space? Nope. Thought there was an easy way. I figured out to put this stuff in there. Oh. Am I full? I might be full. I am full. Okay. I am going...
Guessing make new apples?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to make more apples. Hi.
Hi. Didn't want to interrupt your flow of thought there, sorry.
It's okay. Oh yeah, it's blocks of diamond, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Iron. Yeah, I don't have enough yet. Wait. Yeah, I'm missing 2.
2 diamonds.
No, 2 iron.
Oh.
To make that version, so I
was gonna say, I was like, you have enough for that much diamonds? I thought you were really far behind.
I am really far behind, so no, I definitely don't have that.
You need more iron.
No, I had some nuggets being made, so I should be good.
I can't see what you're doing, unfortunately, because I'm using the computer, so.
Right.
So I'm just having to guess the whole time by what you're saying.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4 blocks of iron, and I will have more space.
Woo, more space!
Another 3,200 items. Yay.
I just went straight for diamond, so...
Yeah, like, yeah, y'all have a lot more of those things than I do.
I also happen to have a fortune pick, so that really helped.
Yeah, I'm still using the stone pickaxe that I got a long time ago.
Well, as soon as I knew you were doing player storage, that was the first thing I did. I was like, right, I'm going to need diamonds. Can't do nether stars right now, so diamonds it is. I didn't know at the time that you could layer up the apples, though, so...
Ah. I'm happy that Crisscross is still here. My slime has not left me.
I have a slime family now.
Ah. Slime families are cool. Alright, did my...
I'm tempted to use my Thaumic slime, but I don't know if it's too dangerous. Yeah, I collected one when it spawned. Because, you know, as you do.
Oh, Tech didn't make my portal for me while I was gone.
How could he? And I know for a fact he was on.
Me too. Oh, darn.
I have got to make a way to make this work. Trying to sort my altar out, but it's just not. Since the update and everything's been recalibrated, it's just... nothing is stable, even with stabilizers.
Right.
And I think it's something to do with the power thing. Like, you need lots of power for the stabilizers, but that would mean that you'd inherently have to have another mod in your pack. You couldn't just play Thaumcraft, which makes no sense. But, you know. Oh well. And it doesn't seem to particularly like immersive that I know of. I think it works, but it doesn't seem to be draining my batteries, so, or capacitors, so we'll see.
We'll see. So what did you use for all of the filtering and stuff for the automatic iron thing?
Oh, a combination of different mods, I guess. I'm using the Infernal Furnace as my smelter resource, which thus allows me to...
What I mean is how to filter the items and get them from place to place. What did you use?
Oh, nothing. Hoppers. Everything's above, so it's... I would say it's easier if you come and see me, but you could technically come and see me because you have the power, but...
Well, aren't you connected to the portal system?
I am, but you're not, apparently.
No, I'm not, but I think Pirate is, right?
Yeah, she is. I can come see you. But
she's not that far away.
You can come. She's not that far away. So I don't really know what you mean, but I'm using crushing tubs, faucets, and drying basins on top of hoppers, and the hoppers go directly into the Infernal Furnace. Oh, I'm also using to get my iron nuggets to that location. I'm using magic mirrors from Thaumcraft. Not nuggets, but iron berries. Because I wanted more iron berries, I was upset with how slow it was, so I've currently got bonsai trees. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 iron berry trees pouring into item routers.
See, you do have a lot of things that are doing the sorting. I meant from tree to furnace. So, you've got quite a few things going there.
Yes. Okay, tree to furnace. So, once the iron berries are where they need to be, so they're above the system I have set up, they go into the crushing tub directly via a hopper. So the hopper can put it straight into there. And then once they're in the crushing tub, my slimes bounce and turn it to juice. And then the faucets pour out into the drying basins. And then the drying basins are above a hopper, and the hopper will automatically remove that dust, which then for me is going directly into the infernal furnace because you already need a hopper for that anyway, so it just made sense. Yeah. And that's how that works. I also have a redstone torches next to them, so they're permanently on. So I don't have to tell the faucet to pour. It just pours.
Right. Okay.
That helps. Yeah. Because it's self-regulating, because the fact that it won't pour more if the drying basin is full, it just pours when there's stuff available and if it's too full. I also happen to have a sort of waterfall system going on, so I have drying basins that then pour into second drying basins.
Okay.
Because I happen to have a lot of ironberry juice.
Where is her portal?
Pirates,
Yes.
down by the beach. Near her nether portal. Would you help with the coordinates?
I will find it, maybe.
You happen to have those.
I have her coordinates, but I don't have the coordinates to her
Yeah, I have
nether
her portal coordinates. Which is nice.
Alright, I guess go ahead and send them to me, because I'm not seeing it. But I may be blind.
To be fair, her island doesn't make much sense. In a good way. In a pirate way.
She's got a lot of beach here.
It's basically really, really, really near the slime island, if that helps. So every time you come visit her, if you stand there for too long, you get attacked. Sorry about all the clinking noises. I'm currently having afternoon tea.
Well, that's fine. Right there. Okay. So this is the portal area. I hadn't even been in it yet.
Have you started Thaumcraft yet?
No. Not
It was only
really.
'cause otherwise you could basically spend a whole afternoon scanning my castle.
Hi, Yasmin. And thank you for the subscription with your Twitch Prime. That's awesome. I am at your place now. And then I am going to mark this portal location. Because I also don't have your regular coordinates anymore. Because of the stuff that happened.
Okay.
So, Mrs. P. Portal door. I really don't need pirates. Portal door anymore.
I accidentally made a rift in a desert really far away, and I'm really upset with myself because I couldn't have made that rift portal location just a little bit further, because it's currently 4992. Just like I could have just done a little bit more effort, and it'd have been exactly 5,000.
All right, so you're using item routers.
Yep.
And what
They
are the
happen to work directly.
How do item routers work? I have looked at them, but I haven't really messed with them enough.
Well, you have to right-click them. You'll have filter spaces for each of the faces of the cube. They will be color coordinated on the outside and the inside. So, and obviously north, south, east, and west, which is really nice, and bottom and top. So literally, it'll be north-facing. So if you're facing north, that is the north face. Like it matches the compass, which is really nice. Currently, as you like make them, put them down, it would be basic filtering. So anything you put in there, it would then not let that. It would then say, let this through, but only this. So it's an allowing filter.
Okay.
So if you say put iron berries in there, it would only come out of that face. At this point, it would just come out of any if there was anywhere for it to go. It doesn't just spit them out, but like if I had conveyor belts here, then it would pull iron berries out of there willy-nilly.
Okay, so I'm looking at the interface and I'm not seeing any filters for you.
That's because I don't need them. Because I only have iron berries going in there currently. And if you click on this one, there isn't any. But if you click on this one, there's iron berries in the east one. Next to the hopper.
Oh, okay. So how are you
Because
getting rid of the other things that aren't iron berries?
it just goes where else it can go. And the only place it can go right now is into this cabinet. Because it's
so this
the only
is
place
like,
it can exit.
so this is like
Yeah.
one just big pipe?
Yeah.
I did not know that's the way item routers worked. Okay.
Yeah, no, they don't just push stuff out if they haven't got anywhere to go. So if I had stuff for it to go into, it would then get confused. But it's only got one option, or the one that I've said it can only go that way. And it goes, well, I can't put iron berries here. Where else can I go? So everything else goes there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the item routers can serve as pipes. That is cool. I like it.
They are very, very cool. It's why my bonsai tree setup is so small over here. Because it just naturally fills itself, which is very convenient.
Where did you go?
Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a maze. Sorry.
It's okay.
Follow me. Through this door. It looks a bit messy because all my microblocks vanished.
Sorry.
I had to say it. It's fine. But that's my setup. It's just the trees on hoppers. Though I could technically have used item routers at the time. I still had the hoppers, so I just utilized what I already had.
So item routers, what kind of recipe do they have compared to hoppers?
They're a little bit more awkward because they are immersive.
Right.
But they're not expensive. Not bad anyway. But you need to be sort of into immersive to do it, I would have said.
Yeah, I've gotten like to the treated wood and stuff, so I can actually
Oh,
pull
you
it
should
off.
be fine.
I
then,
just
think.
need to have the iron to pull it off.
Yeah, it's the iron. I would have said. Like, I mean, as long as you've got, it's just redstone, iron, and basic, and some leather, of course, for the conveyor belts. But it's nothing too expensive. It's just quantity, more than anything else.
Okay.
They're not a terrible resource, but then if for some reason in this pack, iron is like the gold, is the diamond of the world at the moment. Just iron is so important.
So the
It does
iron,
everything. Oh, is that blocking again?
the iron
That's another
berries
thing I
go
needed to mention.
into this hopper, and the hopper goes into the magic mirror.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll show you how it goes out in a minute, but just a point, the storage interface, for some reason, even though every single time I break it and then I connect it to a hopper and stuff, it then it stops connecting to the hopper when I reload in, and all my iron berries get stuck. Iron nuggets get stuck.
Huh.
So it's not remembering its interface connections, which is frustrating.
Okay.
But
Well,
it's totally fine.
so all you got to do is pick it up and place it again?
Yeah, but you have to shift click just to make sure. It just swaps direction, oddly and almost, and then they'll just start moving. Anyway, so you come up here.
Okay.
Down here. Okay, you can't see much because it's very contained, but it comes out of the mirror into the hopper, into the basin, and then they get squished. And then if there is enough liquid, it would do it. But there's nothing for them to squish at the moment. But then the liquid goes into the drying basins. The drying basins go here. There we go.
Okay.
If I break these.
Yeah, probably need to. Yasmin says sounds like a direction isn't saved loaded to from NBT properly. Yeah, the interface is kind of a new thing, so he might not have gotten it fully programmed.
Okay. It's magnificent though, because when I have it on, it means my iron nuggets go directly into my inventory.
Yes.
So
All right.
nice addition. So if you can see under one of them, there's a little cabinet. That cabinet goes on top of a hopper that goes in. That's inside of the infernal furnace. Because the reason I have a cabinet is because I have a setup downstairs where I can put stuff into a cabinet, and it goes using item routers goes up to that cabinet and smelts normal stuff as well.
Okay.
Does any of that make sense?
All right. So it's going from the hopper into a cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay. The hopper's not letting me actually look and see that there's a cabinet there. because hoppers take up an
If you
entire
drop down
block
here where
space.
I am, you can see the cabinet.
Right. Okay, and the cabinet lets you do what?
The cabinet's just on top of another hopper, so the hopper, it's basically like an extra gap. I could have had a
Okay.
hopper there, but I prefer to have a cabinet because originally I was walking upstairs to the top of the furnace and putting stuff into there to smelt normal stuff until I automated it. So I just left it. So it's not necessary, it's just what I have.
Okay.
It's just because obviously it's too deep. It's 2 blocks deep. And currently where I am leveled, it needed an extra channel. So you could use a hopper duct, I suppose, or something like that. It would work just as well. But I currently have it doing 2 jobs. So it creates a nice space buffer.
Okay. This thing has not
can't-
led me through.
If you do game mode 3, you might be able to see it better. Just a suggestion.
I can do that. All right. So, yeah, the cabinet. Interesting. And then all that goes down into the Thaumcraft smelter.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help at all, or are you just that what you're using? Does it actually provide more?
It occasionally provides extra because that's its automated process, but it also provides me experience, which then I grab in my brain in a jar, which means it's doing multiple jobs. It's also incredibly fast
Okay.
because I have bellows on every single side.
Right, and now that we've got something to fight off the flux, it's not as much of an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
It just made sense when I had it at the time. I find it much more. There's not an because it's just naturally throwing stuff out. It means I can utilize hoppers again at the other end without having to worry about which side it comes out of, what's exit, all that stuff. Because furnaces have weird sides, don't they? Normally, I never know which is which.
Right. Understood. Well, I think the main thing that I have learned from all this is how the item routers work.
They are excellent. You can thank Tech. I think it was Tech. Someone told me about them.
Well, I knew they existed, and I was playing around with them to try and pull stuff out of the interface.
Oh, that's the only thing that
They
I
don't
found.
pull.
I don't know how to do. Yeah, they don't pull. You have to give them stuff.
Right.
But Bonsai is very much that way, so it's fine.
Yep. Just hands everything down to the item routers, and then I guess they check each other and go, okay, where can we put stuff?
Yes, yeah. And what's nice is obviously they work so well with hoppers that hoppers work as a giving up entity. So as long as it just creates it's taking up a bit more room, but you still can do that. And then you end up with a lot more filtering system, which is always a nice thing.
Krunk said, I had some cognitive dissonance and was wondering why Phoenix was pitch shifted. It's because Mrs. P uses Mr. P's Minecraft account.
Hello.
And hi, Krunk. Well, very cool. I like it.
You're making me pace again.
I'm sorry. I'm actually not pacing that bad. I was looking at things.
Yeah, help yourself. It's a bit of a maze. There's a lot more to this castle now, but...
Furniture paneler.
But yeah, so... Since I started that setup, I have now currently got 2,848 nuggets.
Aren't you special? You and all your iron.
Well, I was like, yeah, where do you think all these item riches come from?
Yeah. It only needs a little bit of copper. And copper's not that bad.
No, it's, that was actually the bit I had struggle with. I was like, I need to go find copper.
Yeah, but it only needs, what, 1 piece of copper per? Yeah, for
It was
the
6
iron.
for me, because I had to do that many for my bonsai trees. There are 6 needed.
Right, but the item routers don't require...
Oh, yeah. No, they don't. No. but the number I had to make because I was making that many at the time. That's why I think.
Yeah.
To be confusing. Yeah.
Okay, well, this takes care of the issue that I was looking at, because I was trying to filter using the graded hoppers from a chest, but the item router will actually make it a whole lot easier. So now I just need to collect enough iron to get the job done.
To make more iron.
I need iron to make more iron, yes. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I need to do. Alright, so I'm guessing this is your door.
See ya.
Whee! I'll have to look at more of the base later. Let's see.
Don't worry. There's too much for you to do in one thing when you're busy trying to make automated iron structures. It's fine.
This is the personal pocket. I forgot about that. Do not enter without Rift Blade. Let's see, we've got Grim. Got Decken, even though his door's not there yet. Tortuga. Tech Fusions. Yours. And Barlocks. He doesn't even have a place for
Did you
mine.
turn the tick rating down? Hi, Yasmin!
Hi, Yasmin.
I told you we'd managed to, like, get to a point where we're on at the same time. Saf, did you turn down the tick rating on the up?
On the
Or
what?
the taint or anything? Because when I make taint rifts,
Uh-huh.
they don't despawn into taint monsters. And I know that sounds like I want them to, because I do. they just sit there being all like rifty and boring. And I was there with a giant one and it wasn't doing anything. I was there for 6 Minecraft days waiting for it to change into flux and taint and all the bad stuff.
Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. I turned that off.
I no, but you can't progress if it doesn't. You literally have to be able to scan a taint seed.
I understand that, but at the time we were having problems with taint, remember? We didn't have a way to take care of it whenever I did that config. All we had was the sponges.
Yeah, it's my OCD, you see, because I have a section in my fundamentals bit, which is missing one tiny, like, image thing that's ruining the symmetry. Because I'm missing taint seed, probably. I think it's taint seed, because I've got everything. I think I've got everything else, she says. But
Okay.
I'm having scanning issues. All I've been doing is making rifts and closing them again.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I'm just very far along now. I can wait.
Yes, you
As long
are.
as I know I'm not going crazy.
You're not going crazy. I turned off taint spread and stuff.
Because I was really worried that with the update and the fact that you can now close rifts, that it no longer allowed for taint seeds to spawn. I was like, how am I supposed to get one to scan then?
Well, I have no idea what it does if I turn the config back on.
It probably makes the altar infusing impossible. Like right now it's painful and really, really hard and takes forever and usually fails, but I would imagine it just destroys everything.
Even for the easy stuff it fails?
I don't know, I don't make that anymore. But even the minor stuff, like stuff I've done a minor one and it was still having a challenge.
That is weird.
Yeah, there's a whole thread on it. And it's changed how it responds to candles and stuff, and stabilizers supposed to work, but I don't actually know how they actually function because they don't seem to be stabilizing as the thing's happening. They stabilize before, so you have to build up a stabilization, but even so, you start a thing and it goes immediately unstable. Yeah. So, whatever.
Okay.
And it starts off saying very stable, so I know it's nothing to do with my balancing issues. Anyway, it is what it is. It took me twice to make an advanced focus.
Puppy
and then
party.
you saw that post, puppy party, about my insane afternoon with the Guardians and the Crimson Knights.
Alright, so...
Anyway, continue, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was going to figure out if I had any more iron anywhere.
Are you sure you didn't want to just have some ingots?
So Sometimes I wish I would.
I can give you one or two. You can owe me them or something.
Alright, I now have a little bit more iron. That's good. Iron nuggets. Tink, tink. I kind of wish you could put the powder directly into like a tinker's smeltery. But you could not. Got more of that. More of that.
Would a proper duct work with a drain?
What a what? What'd you say?
Is there no a hopper duct and a drain? Oh,
No,
I don't know what the rules are.
I wish that the tiny piles of iron dust could actually cook inside of the.
I see.
They do not allow it. It is not allowed.
Yeah, you can't just throw them in and smelt like liquid iron.
Right, because then I could, handle the smelting that way. I'm trying to remember. Does Immersive Engineering have a cooker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything. It's the giant one.
Yeah, everything in
really
Immersive Engineering is giant.
Yeah, the multi-block structure. Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I think it gives you the same return like a tinker smeltery there. It's 2 for 1.
coal coke is going good there. I've got some steel and some slag here. Hey Pops, let's see, I burped and now I feel better, but Sharpie wasn't here to be entertained by it, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. Well, there's always quote 5. Could use the external heater thing from IE on a vanilla furnace. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. See, I still need to learn more about these mods. Oh. Why do I not have slime boots?
Oops.
Where is my armor? I don't even need full armor, I just need slime boots. Where did they go?
Did you die at any point? Recently?
They're in my inventory for some reason.
Because whenever they give you back stuff, it doesn't put everything back where it should do. Anymore.
It should, with the
my
gravestone.
hotbars are convinced that my hook should be in my amulet section.
Oh, okay.
So every time I reload, my V amulet is just sitting somewhere, and my red hook is in the amulet section. Always fun.
I forgot that I actually had one of these hooks. Whoops. Oh,
They are so much fun.
I need a much better version than the wood one.
Probably. It's much more fun when you can have, you can basically hover in midair. It's really useful for building.
Yep. Which is one of the reasons why I put it in the back, so you can have building without having,
You feel oddly drained.
creative.
Ugh. Oh, at least I'm less insane than I was before.
Yeah, there could be an interaction with gravestone in the inventory auto pickup. Although I did turn off the thing where the inventory mod has the ability to create blocks when you die. So it basically has its own gravestone kind of concept. But I turned that off because it conflicts with the gravestone mod that we have. And what's funny is the guy that created the inventory mod also works on that gravestone mod. So boink, boink.
Interesting.
All right, I need to get things done here. I do like your idea with the filing cabinet and the file folders for that. Let's see, do I have... Can you reset a filing folder? Do you know?
Yes, white tape.
That's right. Whiteout tape. Yeah. Can I make any of that? Nope.
Is there a reason my walls would be having lots of particle effects?
I have no idea. See, I've got bone. But I still need to make some more paper. Yay. Alright. So now I can make one of those. Good. Folders. Because I don't need folders for those things anymore. So how does the white tape work?
You just put the folder in your inventory with the white tape and it becomes a blank folder. That's inventory, crafting bench.
Can you do it more than one at a time? Yes.
I have no idea. Well, yeah, I assume so.
That looks like, yeah. Let's see. Did I only get one out of that? Oh, that is so rude. That's a bug.
Be so rude.
Y'all saw that, right? That was just mean. Like
One at a time.
I put a whole bunch of them in my crafting space along with the white tape, and only one folder came out.
It's very limited.
So like 7 of them just became one.
Oh, I see. It merged them into one folder. Oops.
Yep.
That's not fair.
So now I need to make more of those.
I would say it's just paper, but I don't know how your paper sources go.
It is just paper. I'm fine. 1, 2. Got plenty of paper. There we go. Oh, they stack in 8s. The folders.
They're like designed to make you rage quit, I swear.
What, the filing folders?
Mm-hmm. They're really good, but they also feel like they're trying to make you rage quit on a permanent basis.
Alright, I need to go ask Tech where my thingy is real quick.
Well done for creating a steel ingot.
Oh yeah, I've got some steel ingots.
Well done, yes, for doing bonsai trees.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's see, where's my portal door? There we go. Made the place for it like 2 weeks ago. It's been that long since I played.
Internet.
Yeah, I know. I'm picking on them.
Oh,
All
well,
right.
you couldn't do last week. Stupid thing.
These things are still growing, even though the chests are full.
They just visually do it. It's kind of annoying. Alrighty then.
Alright, I need more iron, so I'm going to go do it the old-fashioned way.
Woo, mining!
Yay, mining.
Oh, you rubbish. Then you suck.
Yeah, Do I actually have
There we
stuff
go.
in here?
The only upside is
No.
all of the Thaumcraft stuff responds to the immersive hammer.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I keep rotating my stabilizers.
Iron ore is located. Oh, okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if me logging back in will update particle effects.
Basically anywhere below 60. So
40 is pretty good.
40 is pretty good.
Well, because it gets you some of the other stuff too.
Like copper?
Yeah. Like copper.
Okay.
Although, to be honest, I just mine for diamonds and you get iron.
Meep.
Hi!
Hello, hello.
High tech. I was just picking on you, by the way.
Your name burning. I can hear his ears burning and
I
everything.
needed a reminder that you were actually streaming today.
I am streaming today.
Well, I got that already now.
Okay, this is upsetting me. This is very stable. This stable normally when I stabilize it doing nothing, which means these aren't working.
Yes, yeah, it's tech.
Yay, it's a me.
Me.
Taxi.
There needs to be more information about this. Well, on the outside, I now have lots of power.
Bring up Minecraft now.
Okay.
I have the encyclopedia on one iron I could actually use. Ted, come visit my altar. Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
I could probably take a look at it and see.
Problem is, it's all this new stuff that I like trying, and I'm looking at everything. And I found this thing from Mathematicall, which is very helpful, but I need to reread it just to get a better understanding of what he means. There's now a candle limit, which is always a rubbish thing.
Yeah, Azenor is having some fun changing core concepts of Thaumcraft as he goes.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, a lot of the things that give stabilization were either removed or debuffed.
Yeah, he's going to go back into it and sort it out again, but at the moment it's like trying to... I just went insane at the same time, so I a portal spawning and it was just horrifying. I couldn't stop the altar from trying to do the infusion because I couldn't get to the middle of it to get rid of the thing. So it was just flux everywhere. Oh, it was awful. That was not a good one.
Remind me not to do any infusions for a while.
I'm gonna try a really light one. I'm gonna try and make a really minor one again, or negligible, and see what happens. If I start screaming, that's because I'm dying or something.
Okay.
On the upside, we now can do primordial pearls in some way, which is nice. I actually have an Eldritch tab. Which is 100% full because it can't be done.
Where is...
That would be the Cloud Stepper ring, I guess.
Player storage.
I'm in polyester pain. I have currently got like 10,
Why is this
18
not working?
hearts. Fun times.
Grr. I am having issues here.
What are you trying to do?
What is the key for controlling how much of a something goes into your inventory again? I did it last time I streamed and I can't remember.
Middle mouse button?
Yeah, I think I had switched that.
Yeah.
And in
Then
my
I don't know. There's one. I can't remember what it is.
Open GUIs, I got it as numpad 1, numpad 2. So that should be working.
You need to make sure you're not highlighted in the search bar or anywhere else. It's highlighted inside of the box of the player storage before it recognizes you to do things.
Right. Hover over an item in your inventory and press num2 to adjust the limit. That's what I'm doing. Numpad 2, numpad 2.
Are you on numlock?
Nope. Do. Well, fine. Be annoying. Let me try giving it a different key. I just set it to that because normally the numlock is, or the numpad keys are never taken. So let
At
me
least it now
try.
tells you which ones are available to you, which is nice.
Semicolon and an apostrophe. There we go. Let's try those. Hover over an item in your inventory and press apostrophe to adjust the limit. That's what I'm doing. Is it just cobblestone? Is it the fact that I need to highlight it and then do it? Nope. Fine. Has to be in the normal inventory. What do you mean? This is my inventory right here.
Oh, typical player inventory, not storage.
No, I can change mine in storage.
Okay, yeah, it's letting me do it here, but that is so weird. Okay. So I was trying to make sure that I had cobblestone set up the way it was supposed to be. I wonder if I do this and then do that. Nope. It's forcing it over here for some reason. Okay, fine. Whoa.
Hi.
Hi, Tech. You scared the crap out of me.
I knew that would work. Where would you like your door? What's up?
I have it set up in the main
Hi, Yasmin.
house. Well, thank you for the information, Yasmin. At least now I know that the cobblestone won't go above 2,000 in my inventory.
Good.
But yeah, I had created a it's over to the right.
Ah, I see. I do not have Silver Bell, though, so I'm probably going to have to, borrow a little bit.
I have some right out here. It's one of these. Yeah, it's this one. So, come get as much as you want. Eat.
Okay. My altar says very stable. Okay. I'm about to try infusing a cloud stepper ring, which is the nicest infusion there is. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Stable. Very stable. 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 Fluctuating between the two. That went reasonably well. In fact, it went very, very well, actually.
Good.
Try another one. I'll keep upgrading until I find the ones that don't work. If at all. Maybe I just managed to fix it.
There.
Works now?
Yep.
Woo!
Cool. Coming
You
in.
can visit everybody.
Yeah. A whole lot easier. Yay. Oh, and for those of you watching, Personal Pocket looks like this.
It is huge. Think of it like the I forget what the
Okay.
name of it was. Phantom Key from Open
Wow.
Blocks.
This is huge.
Yeah, I think it's at least like 5x5 version of the typical dimensional area. Like I could build my house in there and then some. You could probably fit all of Tortuga in there.
That is big.
Yeah.
I don't think you could fit my base though.
And can't you walk
Maybe.
around? Can't you walk around with a door that gives you access to it too?
I mean, I think
Cool. Plonk it
the
down.
quartz
I'm gonna
dimensional
go
door
sleep
is-
here while I wait for the nighttime to finish. Yeah.
Most notably, the quartz dimensional door only gives you access to your own personal pocket. You gotta make a direct path if you want other people to visit yours,
Hmm.
or like an explicit path, I guess. I'm probably never gonna use mine, to be honest.
Yeah, 49 chunks sounds about it. Sounds about right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yep.
But
So
yeah,
it's-
I've made updates.
You made updates, you mean to your base?
Yep, pretty much.
I'll come say hi. Haven't
Mostly
seen your
to the
base yet.
institution. Oh dear.
And at least there's still a dragon egg there.
His decking screwed up.
That was hilarious.
He was panicking, wasn't he? He's
It
like,
was
oh
so
god, oh
sweet.
god.
I'm like, it's just portaled somewhere. I read
Yeah.
it and was like, well, that's ridiculous. Now you just have to go on a bit of adventure to find it. And he's like, no, I replaced him. I'm like, no, there's two of them.
Yeah. I told him that as soon as he pinged me, too. So I was like,
Does it despawn?
no.
That's what I was thinking. How do we find it then?
The
I want to
only
find the
time-
second one.
The only time it ever despawns is if it, like, goes onto an invalid, if it falls onto an invalid block.
Okay.
But then it only spawns into an item. Exactly like sand does. Hello, Saf.
Hi.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why we can't make the triple meat treat?
Triple meat treat.
It does
Mhm.
not have. Takes 3 different kinds of meat nuggets produced by cooking meat and mix them with sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a shapeless recipe, but it doesn't seem like it. Where did you go? Where did you poof off to?
Who, me?
Probably downstairs.
I'm down here where
Well-
your tree farm is.
Yeah, I sadly have not the best idea whenever it comes to the automation piece of the smelting, but otherwise, pretty good.
I think it's fine.
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
pretty well out of
We were
it.
trying to work out if it's because it was called workbench, so it had to be in the thing called workbench, but nothing's called workbench. Well, except for the fancy workbenches, and I tried one of those. And then the hop seed workbench did like the normal ones. I did the normal workbenches.
The area down here isn't really all that well decorated, but it's also underground, so
Right.
it's not really meant to look all that nice.
So show me what you want to show me.
This is probably my main work area, to be honest. I used to have chests full of stuff, and I manually sorted all of it from the beginning so that I wouldn't have as much issues.
I understand. I'd spent an entire episode manually sorting.
Yeah.
And then I
went
put
with-
in player inventory, and I was like, well, all of that went to waste.
Yep. Yeah. And then, yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. I don't remember who brought me cookies. I think it was
Me.
Miss P.
It was
Miss
me.
Phoenix.
Because I promised you
This-
that if you came back to us, we'd give you.
Yes, I remember that. This is my infusion area. I actually found it's more, well, my alchemy-ish area. Infusion altar is right above, and it can pull from all the jars in the area, which is surprisingly useful.
Nice.
Technically, I don't need to have the actual infusion altar just floating like that, but I prefer it because it looks nice.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Puppy Buddy!
Puppy party.
Puppy puppies, and there are doors everywhere. I was trying to make some pretty looking armor, because I did go and make pretty armor for myself, for the cosmetic armor.
Cool.
And make it. All I have to do is just toggle the cosmetic armor on and off. But I always have it on anyway, so yay!
Pretty.
Besides that, there's like an impromptu graveyard over there, and all of the trees over this little forest over here was manually planted because I did that before cloches.
What is it with the Enderman that just keeps disappearing and coming back?
Oh yeah, I have an Enderfin farm down there. I think it adds to the creepy ambience. It's like, oh god, oh god, I have done so much to the area that, well, yeah.
There's this, I went to the top of the nether, where it's really flat.
Yeah.
And because Endermen now spawn there, like, it's just, they group together in little huddles
Cute.
through the vastness of darkness that is the, nether. It's really creepy.
Hi, Robert. And if y'all are hearing all that noise behind me, that is my wife coming home.
Yay, she's
So-
back!
Yeah, she's been gone since Sunday, so it's very possible that I might cut the stream short today.
Aw.
Mhm.
Well,
Fair
this
enough.
is the hanging gardens that I have here. It's probably what inspired most of the build that I could get, since it had Greek-ish ideas. It had Greek feel,
Okay.
and apparently I was like, "Ooh, I want to do that too," but then I just didn't, and I went with my typical house.
Uh-huh.
I tried to make it as pretty as I could.
And I'll tell her you said so, Crunk. Because it's her birthday today.
Your birthday.
Yeah, I did. Oh, by the way, the animation on the coke oven battery is like glorious. Let's see if I can't just.
Can you make it work?
Glorious.
It is now working, and it'll take like a half a minute for it to actually go.
Okay.
But
Where's the
essentially what
best place to
happens-
view it? From right here?
Yeah. It'll take a few minutes.
So this is the coke oven battery, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember which mod added that. That was questionably
Questionably.
immersive. Yeah.
Yep. How did the sheep? Okay, who gifted me the sheep?
I have no idea.
Also, rabbits everywhere.
I remember you went a bit nuts and you wanted to go get some set
I
up.
went and got all of the rabbits, and now I have rabbits amongst the sheep, and they're just hopping madly about.
You do that.
They're hopping mad. Yeah, we're not even a quarter of the way done with this stuff, so the animation, like, leading is not gonna be. I can show you around a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, the area up here is mostly, there's not really much that's actually going on here at the moment. It's just dragon and egg for show and having a second floor whenever I advance enough.
Okay.
And there's the infusion altar, which is, not very stable at the moment. Not very well decorated, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether the Thaumic additions crystal blocks are adding to the stability, but I'm trying to experiment a little bit to see if it does. If
Right.
it does, then I'll definitely be spamming those.
Yes, I'm very happy that my wife is home. Robert.
By the way, it annoys me that I went with an even, like, the way that the block alignment worked out was that this had to be an odd facing tower,
Mm-hmm.
odd numbered tower, and everything else works off of evens. So it just doesn't fit quite right. It doesn't look too bad from the outside, but whenever you come in here and you notice, why is this wall like this? And then everything just sort of spirals down from there.
Yep. That's why like whenever I'm playing Sims 4, I love being able to switch to quarter tile placement. I wish they had something like that in Minecraft. That'd be awesome.
That would be. And this is just various tiny rooms for tinkering about if I ever needed. I could probably add a few more up here if needed. That animation should be about halfway. About 2/3. I had a sort of farm thing going on up there, and I was using translocators to auto feed the coke ovens.
Okay.
And then the coke ovens would give charcoal to this blast furnace here, and then I would just be able to put the iron in and then get steel.
And then translocators disappeared.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about using item routers.
Okay.
Which ain't too bad. My mine is primitive looking. I never actually touched it. This is the actual mine house, little starter house, and I never really touched it past getting it started and then mining.
Okay.
Not much for the pretties, it seems. Up here is the actual, like, real starter location that I poked at. It was, again, not much. Lots of scrap.
It's got your nether portal.
Yeah, that's the progenitor of all the other nether portals, I guess.
I love the hammocks. Oh, there's the animation. Okay.
It's so cool.
That is cool.
It does that per slot that it works off of. So if you have them all working in tandem like that, then they all go off like that. But if you have them all like just not disjointed, but if they have it so that they aren't working in tandem like that, then it kind of just goes off randomly, which is still neat.
Okay. That's still very cool.
And the coke oven battery will do about 8 at a time per slot.
Where
So,
is there like where can I right click on this thing? Anywhere?
right click anywhere.
Okay.
It produces less creosote oil, but I don't think most people use the creosote oil for that sort of stuff. In general, it's about a third slower than a typical coke oven, but there's six within a battery, so it does double the speed, and it does like 8 per So it's significantly faster.
You mean 5, right? I'm seeing 5. Oh,
5?
if there's a slider. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, it can do 6. So it takes a little bit more time than a regular coke oven, but it does 6
Far
times 8.
more per operation. Yep.
Right. So
Uh,
48.
The other thing is I could this multi-block is extendable. So I could have 7 within the coke oven battery, or 8, or so on and so forth. You just have to copy the layer over and over. The
Oh, that's
minimum
cool.
that is needed is 6.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's really super useful.
Yeah, I really need to get into these things. But I need more materials. So I'm going to have to give up and just say, yeah, I'll take some materials from everybody.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I would mind, but it would be difficult to get materials from people now.
Unless we were available.
Yep, you'll have to ask.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I just wait for them to appear and bring me stuff.
Actually, the very simple way you do it is in more options, you'll see a third tab called Team.
Oh, yes, you can
Yeah.
just open my inventory and take all my nuggets.
Yeah,
I'm going to say no. I can't do that. Just to prevent any issues from that in the future. Oh.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a rustic garden that I had started, all kinds of stuff. It's pretty much a nest outside of the house.
I like it.
It's fine, you have an egg inside, you're good, you kind of are.
Alright, I am going to head back to my base, and I think I'm going to go ahead and probably end the stream a little early today so I can go hang out with my wife now that she is home.
Okay. I have done negligible ones. I've just tried to do a moderate one, and it has become dangerously unstable. And is now hitting me. And is currently producing flux.
Yeah, I'm thinking Asnor might want to instead of having it be like an absolute max, it might be a dropping off value that basically goes from it gets less and less stability added per candle past like 6.
Yeah,
That
or
way we
you know,
still
I
need
don't
flux.
mind the stabilizers building up the stability. So, like, if you start with it being very stable, then it takes longer for it to get to dangerous. I don't mind that, but I mind the fact that as soon as it starts, it goes stable, unstable, stable, very unstable, dangerously unstable. Like, literally, it just doesn't even think about it. It just does.
So instead of it doesn't.
The stabilizers
it goes
don't do
dangerously.
anything. Yeah.
They aren't reducing the rate at which instability increases.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't mind if they don't make it perfect, because you've got to have some kind of danger. I get it. It's just it's too unbalanced. Like, you want your moderate ones to be annoying, but as soon as you've added some stability, it will be okay. But you can't have moderate ones dangerously unstable.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
It did do it though.
Whoa. Okay, I thought I appeared underground, under the house for a moment. Ooh, pretty pattern chest.
Yeah, they changed with the last update.
They changed it. Yeah, they're really nice now. You want to use them in the house, like side tables.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that is actually super cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to be using those for cosmetic purposes and making a bedroom. I know what I'm doing with the upstairs now. Bedroom.
Oh, I love when it's inspiring. But on the upside, I did actually increase my runic shielding.
Good.
And I got
For a second, I
flux.
almost thought that squid was going to get in the boat. And I was like, ooh.
Oh, another creature that can get in a boat.
Pretty much any creature can get in a boat, except for waterborne ones. which is only squid at this point, but eventually it's gonna be dolphins. Dolphins.
I want turtles.
Turtle.
Little baby turtles that the zombies try and kill and you have to protect is adorable.
Aw.
And then they have little baby turtles and they all sit in the sand with little eggs and the zombies try and smash the eggs and it's really sad. Zombies are the enemies of turtles. But oh well. So that means don't do infusions. I was lucky because obviously I did most of mine before the update when it was ridiculously stable because the candles worked. And I had very, very stable infusions the whole time. It was amazing.
Oh, hey Saf, have I shown you how my skin has interesting layers?
No. Give me 1 second though. I need to make a clock.
You're fixing how my skin has many layers.
Shush.
Happy party again.
Oh, you're trying to automate. You can.
I tried with the redstone thing, it didn't work.
Why do you need a clock?
Let me show you a thing.
Show me what thing?
Listen to the Wikipedia.
The fluid pump. It is it's literally like the best thing ever because.
Hello, everyone. Hey, nice cape.
Between Tech's skin and Mrs. P's taint, this episode is weird. That's what Crunk says.
Have I tainted?
And now all you have to do is just hit the lever, and it should be.
Yeah, but okay, it needs the ingot cast.
Ingot cast.
What are you guys trying to do?
I'm not trying. I was just fine, but.
No, what were you trying to do in the first place?
I was just sticking a clock next to a faucet.
Why?
Yeah, and I'm doing the pump.
Because you can make it.
Pump.
That's how I was making the faucet keep going off because redstone torch didn't work.
That's because the redstone torch needs to be above the, not next to it.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it registers them in a lower 4 formation. So if you had a redstone torch in the center and had 4 faucets around it in a 4-way pattern, but below it would register them.
Wait, what? No, the redstone torch actually made it work on the right-hand side. It just didn't continuously go.
Can I have
Was it full?
Cast? Who has to cast?
Not me.
Me? Me.
Why are you working?
Because it doesn't have any power.
It doesn't need power. You can take a look at my base.
I'm sorry. That's the usual rule for a pump.
It only really
put my hands up in like surrender there. Oh,
okay. I'm sorry, puppy.
Is this its orientation? Like, have you set the pump to be an input on that side?
That's what
Would you like a hammer? I have a hammer.
Hey, chat. He's breaking my smeltery over
He's
here.
being so mean. Look at it. It's just wrong. Like, I literally have a hammer in my inventory. Is he using it? See?
There. Apparently, if I hit shift right click on it, it didn't work.
Okay, that worked.
There you go. It is now completely automated.
Yep.
Yay.
That's cool.
It is faster than the clock.
Oh, definitely.
See, Mrs. P, this is what I'm doing over here. Have you seen it yet? The bibliocraft clocks?
Come in.
They have redstone capability.
Oh. pretty.
So that redstone, that clock
Aw.
right there does the redstone. It's just slow. But at the moment, I didn't need that much. You see, I'm using a graded hopper here to get the berries out of that chest.
So why is the clock 4 anyway? What's it do? Turn the faucet on?
With this clock, yeah, it provides a redstone pulse. If hold down Shift and right-click it.
With an empty hand.
Oh no, I figured that. I always do that.
Yeah, but
I'm
it has.
not decking. Fine.
There's a button at the bottom right that says redstone. You just click that
Okay.
on, and then you can, like, the number 1 redstone preset is a redstone every chance that it can. But you can
Okay.
change that. So it's also very useful for specific redstone stuff. It's not really fast enough for this, but I tried putting the redstone torch on the Tinker's smeltery over there, and it only did it once.
You just put the torch here.
That'll be an issue.
I'm ending streaming a little bit to come.
I shall
but
represent
They have
with
said
a
happy
normal torch.
birthday to you, by the way.
Thanks. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Say it again.
Thank
Happy
you guys.
birthday!
Not y'all, I
Yes,
meant
happy
her.
birthday.
Whatever.
Oh. I
No
don't care. We
worries.
like saying happy birthday more than once.
That's usually why there's a song. Like where the torch is, Saf, that is where it would work. It should anyway.
Oh, that's
Odd.
odd indeed. I didn't think it would actually do
Let's
that.
see.
I'm sure that's how it works. Because it works for me. I didn't do anything weird. I just stuck them down until they work. Because I don't think of
Yeah, I
them
don't
things in
think
rule
that's-
terms.
Right, but normally it needs a pulse, not a constant signal, so that's very weird.
Yeah, my immediate thought is that's not how the redstone torch propagates its.
Okay, maybe it's
Well,
not there. Maybe it's next to it. Put it on top of the front of the hopper.
Put it
But then of
where?
course you in the hopper right in front of you. We were stood right in front of
Can't put it on the hopper, it's going to block the hopper.
you. Does the hopper hoppers take
No.
redstone signal?
So hoppers take redstone signals, yes.
I don't know, I just
Keep
make
in
mine. Mine work.
One thing to keep in mind is that redstone
side,
torches do not propagate their redstone to the block that they are attached to. But you can't even put the torch on the redstone
Right.
hopper in the first
But if I do
place,
this, it'll make it pour once. But I haven't made it, it didn't
Once.
pour more than once.
Well, check it. I mean, it's a bit of a thing, but I use stack.
Maybe place it there on the cracked block.
Yeah, that I have mine all stood up, right? Like, you know, on the block next to the thing. That's how I have mine. But regardless, you'd need to have a stack of iron berries to check it.
Right. Which I do not have.
Just go
You're
home
lucky.
and get some. Did you have some?
Yep, and it is working.
See, yeah, you just need to have enough to see if it works more. Because obviously, it usually would one stream in it. It doesn't actually have that constant.
Right, but then when it
fills
it
up, it will
empties.
stop. Yeah.
All right, and then if I put it back, it's not going again. Oh well, now it's started going again. Why does that?
We don't know why.
Because that doesn't work on a smeltery.
It should work on a smelter.
Sure.
It doesn't.
Okay, let's go try that out.
Because that would mean you don't need the pump. You would just put a redstone torch down.
This is why I had the question.
I think. Honestly, I don't know.
And now I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. Where's my redstone
So-
torch at anyway that I had in here? Okay.
I guess put the block on top of that, yeah. And you faucet. Under pressure.
All right, so now it just needs something to pump. I have nothing to cook at the moment.
You've got stuff in there though.
I'll just. Hold on. I got like silver ore. That'll work. It's got blood in there right now.
Did you
Yeah.
get injured?
Do you wanna? That's probably my fault.
This is very exciting.
Well, I'm not used to it working that way. This is supposed to require a pulse. It always has. So
I
that's
didn't know the rules.
new for me.
I just did what I thought would. It said someone told me it needed redstone, so I put redstone.
I'm gonna. Okay.
All right. Now it's pouring once, but then it doesn't pour again. See, it doesn't work
Because
with
it
a
requires a
smeltery.
pulse.
Right. So I don't know why it's working over there when it doesn't
Because
work
it's
over
what
here.
it's going into. Because it's the fact that it pauses and pulls out of the ingot. It doesn't register it as a thing. Whereas in the drying basin, it always wants liquid. I'm guessing. Because it's
Possibly.
going into a drying basin. I would assume that's the difference there.
So the pump actually works better on this case.
I didn't know how this worked. I was trying to work it out.
Question: what about a casting channel?
I don't
I
know.
love how we're just now doing automation experiment.
All right. Is that one? Is it already set up? It should be, right?
I stole someone's lever. Possibly text.
It doesn't keep NBT data, sadly.
Oh. I mean, this gotta be set up again. Grrr.
Did you just buzz?
Who?
Tech. Like you just sounded kind of like a bee. You're like bzzz.
There. I put a bunch of stuff in there.
Woo. Oh, it's working.
Oh, it's working now? Oh, you set the
Very fast.
input?
I set it up. Yep. Apparently the
Okay.
shift right
Very
click does
efficient.
work. It just wasn't working for me for whatever reason at the time.
It was very efficient. That's cool.
All right.
See,
So,
I didn't think I needed that setup because I'm just going to craft my iron ingots when I need them.
But yeah, my skin has layers in a way. At least my.
You look like you're wearing a hoodie. It's cool.
all right. So let me see your layers now.
See, do I look just as much like a bug as he does because of goggles? Or
No, you don't look like a bug. You
the
look like
tech
a
looks
rainbow.
bug. I forgot what I look like.
But yeah, I can essentially do layering.
Cool. I hear you clicking. I don't even know how the layers work in this game.
You can go options and then top left skin customization.
Oh. Okay. Well, I have all my stuff on because I don't think taking my stuff off would be good. Like if I take the hat off.
Oh dear, you look so awkward.
Oh, wow.
It looks like your
That's
beard
amazing.
became your smile to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Yeah,
It looks so
I
silly.
designed this skin to take advantage of the layers to make shadows and stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, it looks very weird without the extra nose and everything else. Because I have the nose and then I have the nose in the middle of the glasses on the second layer, so that way it gives it a little bit of a like it's sticking out.
Yeah, that works. Oh my god, it looks so weird.
Clapping.
It looks like a smile whenever
Wait.
you look at it from the side.
You're clapping, but your armor doesn't clap with you. Do the clapping again?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is funny looking.
Okay, I need to do that.
What is that? The emotes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Clapping.
It's so adorable. I love it when I can do happy clapping in game. Headbang.
Yeah, except I can't see any of that, so.
Yeah, I can though. But I can do it for you if you want.
You with a headbang might be kind of weird.
I know, especially because my armor won't move.
Go ahead. Now I want to see it.
Oh.
Goggles don't move either.
I think it works based off of the player model, so it doesn't do much else.
That's funny. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Got about an hour and a half into it, so we're good.
I'm glad you were late because I made it on time then.
I was only like 3 minutes late.
I thought you were going to start at like 5, so I thought you were.
Oh no, I only 1 to 3 now. 2 hours, not 4. I was having a hard time getting up for the 11 a.m. because I end up spending too much time at night, having a hard time going to sleep. Insomnia issues.
Fair enough. So it's 6 o'clock my time?
I don't know.
My goodness.
It was an hour and a half ago is when I would normally start streaming.
Did you cause that fatal error?
No, I did not.
A fatal error has occurred. This connection is terminated.
Yeah, come back in, because I tried to cheer, and...
I'm just
fatal
fine.
Error. No, the tech is not allowed to be happy.
Wow, the dogs are being really loud upstairs. Ugh.
Oh, wow. Apparently that's me.
Alright, Crunk says 6 to 8 your time.
Thank you, Crunk.
Okay, that's weird.
What?
Oh god, I do the think emote and then your head moves too.
Oh, yeah, I see Silent Phoenix's head moving.
Oh.
So I think that that thing that you're doing is actually causing her to do weird stuff.
I think it's just me emoting.
Stop emoting! You're making me not
I'm
the
not
game.
gonna emote anymore. Sorry.
Stop being emotional. You have to be a robot. You're a tech robot.
Fine. I'm supposed to be a robot anyways. I'm only a cyborg, you racist.
All right, so to the YouTube audience at the moment. Well, to the stream audience, thank you for coming. To the YouTube audience, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saf.
I've been Mrs. Phoenix.
And I'm gonna crash her again. Cheering.
And you've been crashed.
That actually did work. You crashed me and everything. Why did you crash everything?
I don't know.
I thought you'd gone over that phase of your life.
Silliness.